Hello, and thank you for reviewing the keyboard courseware demonstration video. I am using a Windows 10 computer with JAWS for Windows and Microsoft 2016 Productivity Suite. The software will run on, or keyboard courseware will run on any computer, Windows 7 or higher. I'm going to be saying the things that I'm doing as far as commands and keystrokes go. For those of you that are JAWS users, you'll know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to type Windows D first.
Windows D, folder view, list view, JAWS 2018, 10 of 20. To move to items, use the arrow keys. To edit the selected item, press F2.
On the desktop, I'll type K.
K, keyboard courseware.
There's keyboard courseware. I'll press Enter.
Enter.
Welcome to Keyboard Courseware, an innovative instructional aid for Windows applications. Please wait while the program starts up.
The clicks you hear are so that you know that keyboard courseware is in the process of starting up. The clicks will stop, of course, when the software is fully loaded. Okay, the software.
Select Lessons on the tutorial menus.
Okay, the software has started up and we are on the main menu. The software is set up in a menu, submenu structure so that you can easily find where you need to go. I'm going to press the down arrow.
Microsoft Word.
Microsoft Word.
JAWS screen reader.
JAWS screen reader.
Windows.
Windows.
Help.
Help.
Exit.
Exit. That's the last item in the menu. I'll press the up arrow.
Help. Windows. JAWS screen reader. Microsoft Word. Search.
And all the way back to the search option. The search option is used for finding lessons that you want to work on.
Microsoft Word.
Okay, I will go into
JAWS screen reader. Windows.
Windows. We'll see what we have under Windows, what lessons we have there. I'm going to press the right arrow.
1. Getting started.
Getting started.
2. Windows display lesson.
Lesson about the display.
3. Desktop lesson.
Desktop.
4. Taskbar lesson.
Taskbar.
5. Start menu lesson. 6. Search lesson. 7. Navigating between windows lesson. 8. Shutting down the computer lesson. 9. Closing a window lesson. 10. System menu lesson.
Okay, and I was just pressing the down arrow each time you heard a number followed by the name of a lesson. And if I were to press right arrow on any of these, it would start an audio clip that would describe how to perform the task that's relates to the menu item, and it will ask you to type a keystroke to perform that task. The numbered items are for a reference so that you know where you are in the hierarchy of the menus and submenus.
9. Closing a window lesson. 9. Closing a window lesson.
I just pressed the up arrow. I'm going to press the left arrow.
Windows.
And go up to the Microsoft Word lesson by pressing the up arrow.
JAWS screen reader. Microsoft Word.
Now I'll press the right arrow.
1. Getting started.
1. Getting
2.
started.
Cursor movement basics.
Cursor movement
3.
basics.
Editing.
Editing.
4. Formatting.
And of course, I'm just pressing the down arrow, and that's when it speaks these items.
5. Printing.
Printing.
6. File management.
File management. Now I'm going to press the JAWS command, insert with up arrow to speak the current line.
6. File management. 6 of 6.
And it repeated the menu option. Okay, this contains 6 areas of Word, which covers all the main features of the software, as you know, all the different types of things that you do with Word, like editing or formatting your document or printing it. And we cover all the basics of Word, of how to perform skills of Word. Okay, I'm going to press the up arrow.
5. Printing. 4. Formatting.
Going to formatting, I'll press the right arrow.
4.1 font.
There's lessons about font.
4.2 insert.
Insert. Now, if you noticed, it did not say lesson at the end. If you noticed that before, some of these say lesson at the end. Whenever it says lesson, that means it'll start an audio clip and work you through a skill of the software. There's the insert, and that insert, the software is laid out pretty much the way what Microsoft Word calls things on its menus. So the insert option or menu item here will cover things about that item on the menu.
4.3 layout. 4.2 insert.
So that's the insert tab.
4.3 layout.
The layout tab.
4.4 paragraph.
Paragraph.
4.2 insert.
Insert. Okay, I'm going to press the right arrow here.
4.2.1 header lesson.
Okay, and now you heard that number at the beginning, 4.2.1 header lesson. So we're in 4 stands for, well, that was the 4th item in the menu for formatting. And then we went to 2, which was
4.2 insert.
Insert. I just pressed the left arrow to remind me about that. Now I'm going to press the right arrow.
4.2.1 header lesson.
And number 1 in this submenu is the header lesson.
4.2.2 footer lesson.
Okay, now here's the footer lesson.
4.2.3 hyperlink lesson.
Hyperlink lesson. And that's the last item in this menu.
4.2.2 footer lesson.
I'm going to start the footer lesson by pressing the right arrow.
Opening dashboard. Formatting practice dashboard. Print view. Edit.
A practice document has been opened in Microsoft Word. We will review how to insert a footer in this lesson. Like a header, a footer is an identical section of data on every page, except that instead of being at the top of every page, it is at the bottom of every page. A footer is created from the Insert tab menu. The Insert tab is invoked using the Alt-N keystroke combination. Hold down the Alt key and tap the letter N now.
And of course, that is an audio clip from the software that is going to teach us how to create a footer. You may have noticed that after I pressed right arrow on the option for the footer, you could hear it start Microsoft Word. So Word is running in the background. There's actually a blank document there. We call it formatting, or I'm sorry, it's not blank. But anyway, it's our document we use for formatting. Okay, I know what key I need to type here, but let's say I forgot. I'm going to press a wrong key here.
Please try again. There is an Alt key on either side of the spacebar. It does not matter which one you use. The letter N is one key to the left below the home row position of the pointer finger on your right hand. Hold the Alt key down and tap the letter N now.
Okay, Alt-N to go to the Insert tab.
Alt-N. Upper ribbon, group box, Insert tab. To change ribbons, use left or right arrows. To navigate the current ribbon, use Tab or Shift tab. Alt followed by N.
Well done. Now tap the letter O to go to the footer menu.
Okay, so I had just typed the Alt-N and it brought up the Insert tab. Now I'm going to go to the footer and we type the letter O to do that.
O. Leaving menu bar. Blank button unavailable. To navigate, press up or down arrow. Ribbon. Lower ribbon. Insert. Header and footer. Footer submenu. Footer. Footer. Footer list box. Build dash in. Blank button. Navigate with left and right. Up and down arrow keys.
Now tap the Enter key to select the default footer format.
Okay, the default footer format is blank, and we're going to press Enter to choose that one. And again, if we forgot what we need to do here, or get interrupted or something, you can just press any key and it'll tell you what to do. So I'll press the Enter key.
Ribbon. Type in text. Section 1 as page footer. Edit. Edit.
Nice work. The cursor is now in the footer section of the document. Now let's add the page number to our footer using the Alt-Shift-P keystroke combination. Hold the Alt key down with the Shift key and tap the letter P now.
There's also a feature for exiting a lesson. Some of the lessons get rather long, so we need to have a means for getting out of it if you need to go do something else and you're done with practicing for the day, whatever the case. So I'm going to type several wrong keystrokes and it'll come up with a message about exiting the lesson.
Please try again. There is an Alt key on either side of the spacebar.
Type the wrong key again.
It does not matter which. Please try again.
There is an Alt key again.
Please try again. There is an Alt key on either side of the spacebar. If you want to exit this lesson and return to the keyboard courseware menu, then you can press Escape, located to the far left on the top row of the keyboard. Or you can continue with the following instructions. Please try again. There is an Alt key on either side of the spacebar. It does not matter which one you use. The left Shift key is to the far left. On the second row up from the bottom of the keyboard, the letter P is above the home row position of the pinky finger on your right hand. Hold the Alt key down with the Shift key and tap the letter P now.
Okay, and you probably heard the message. It said to press Escape if you want to exit the lesson, and then it continued on with the instructions for the lesson. We are not going to exit. I'm going to type Alt-Shift-P. Whoops.
If you want to exit this lesson and
return
to the keyboard courseware menu,
Alt-Shift-P
then
now.
you can press
Alt-Shift-P out of form field footer.
Good job. The page number will be at the bottom of every page. Now tap the Escape key to close the footer dialog.
Press Escape.
Escape.
Excellent. The footer dialog is closed. Now it's time to exit this lesson. We need to close the application to perform this task. This is done by holding down one of the Alt keys and tapping Function key 4. Now hold down an Alt key and tap Function key 4 to close the application.
Alt F4, Microsoft Word. Want to save your changes to quote formatting practice quote. If you click quote don't save quote, a recent copy of this file will be temporarily available. Save button to activate, press spacebar Alt plus S.
A dialog box is opened with options for choosing to save the file or exit Word. The keystroke combination Alt with N will exit Word. Hold the Alt key down and tap the letter N now.
So I'm going to type Alt with N. It gave us this message to save because we'd actually altered the document. So Word is making sure that we know that if we want this document to save it, but we're not going to do it here. So I'm going to type Alt-N.
N. Keyboard courseware list box 4.2.2 footer lesson 2 of 3. KL agent keyboard courseware list box 4.2.2 footer lesson 2 of 3. To move to an item, press the arrow keys.
Well done. Now use the arrow keys for navigating and selecting other skill sets on the keyboard courseware menus.
Okay, and that's the end of that lesson. And if I wanted to, I could go to another lesson. I'm going to press the up arrow.
4.2.1 header lesson.
I could learn about doing a header. I'll hit the left arrow here.
4.2 insert.
Insert.
4.3 layout.
Layout. I'm going to hit the right arrow here.
4.3.1 margins lesson.
Margins. I'll hit the down arrow.
4.3.2 orientation lesson.
Orientation, landscape, portrait. Hitting the down arrow.
4.3.3 page break lesson.
Page break. Left arrow.
4.3 layout.
Layout.
4.4 paragraph.
Paragraph.
4. Formatting.
Formatting. I just hit the left arrow to get to this menu. Now I'll hit left arrow again.
Microsoft Word.
And there I am back at the main menu. If I hit the left arrow now, it won't say anything because that's the main menu, very beginning. Okay, so we are on that search option. I'm going to demonstrate it here. I'll press the right arrow.
Search dialog. Enter search text. Enter search text edit. Type in text.
Just press the right arrow to do that. Enter search text. I'll search for the word font.
F-O-N-T.
Press enter.
Search results for string : font list box. 4.1.1 font face lesson.
Now
1 of 5.
I'll press the down arrow, or I'm going to speak the current line with insert up arrow first.
4.1.1 font face lesson. 1 of 5.
Font face lesson.
4.1.2 font size lesson.
Font size lesson.
4.1.5 change font to default lesson.
Change font to default.
4. Exit search. Exit search.
Exit search. So I'm going to press enter
Enter
here.
search.
Puts me back on the search on the main menu. I'm going to do another search. I'll press the right arrow here.
Search dialog. Enter search text.
And
Enter search text edit. Type in text.
Margins.
M-A-R-G-I-N-S. Enter search results for string : margins list box. Exit search. 4.3.1 margins lesson.
There it is, 4.3.1 margins lesson. If I were to press the right arrow at this point, it would start this lesson with an audio clip on how to change margins.
Search.
Really neat feature. I think, like I said before, you can have it open when you're composing documents and just look things up. So
search dialog lang.
Here's one I forget how to do, strike through.
S-T-R-I-K-E.
I just said press the right arrow off the search choice on the menu. Now I typed in strike, press enter.
Enter search results for string : strike list box. Exit search. 4.1.4 subscript, superscript, and strike throw lesson.
There's subscript, superscript, and strike through.
Search. Microsoft Word.
So we have that's the end of the video here, but we have put a lot of detail into the software, and we have a download. If you go to the demo download page, you can get a demo of the program and see real time how it works. I'm going to just press the down arrow.
Windows, help, exit.
Go to the exit, and that if I were to press enter there, it would take me out of the program. Please call us 800-260-2800. That's 800-260-2800, or write us at info@keyboardcourseware.com for any questions you have about the software, or if you want to purchase it. And we appreciate your taking the time to listen to our video. Thank you.